What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you this one tip that helps me sell lots of journals and notebooks over on KDP. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, I'm going to share with you this one tip that has helped me sell lots of notebooks and journals. So if we go over to here to my Get Book Report, we can see my lifetime earnings, and I've earned over $82,000 and I've now sold over 41,000 books, which is absolutely insane. Now, quite a lot of these are just notebooks and journals, composition notebooks, and I've targeted them in such a way to make sales by thinking outside of the box. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you my out-of-the-box thinking and how I actually target quite a lot of my notebooks and journals here on KDP. Now, this trick, this tip, only really works for notebooks, journals, composition books and things like that. This wouldn't really work on activity books, log books. Did I just say activity twice? I meant colouring books, activity books, log books, things like this. This method won't really work. Now, what is this method? Well, it's using gift keywords. Now, let me go a little bit more in depth with this and explain exactly what I mean. So let's say you've made a teacher notebook. We know there's a lot of traffic because Amazon auto-populates this with other related keywords. The more keywords there are, the more traffic there is. So for teacher notebook, there's actually quite a bit of traffic. In fact, let's go over to Helium-10. Helium-10's magnets, so we can pull up the traffic. Like I said, if I were to create a teacher notebook, most people would just target teacher notebook like that. And there's lots of different keywords that we can target. But me personally, I don't target that as my main keyword. Now, I've already searched this before, so let's click on New Search. Teacher notebook is what most people would target if they're going to create a teacher notebook. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Well, I think outside of the box and I target different keywords. Sorry about that, that was actually my alarm going off on my phone because I'm actually up super early today. Anyway, where was I? Most people would target teacher notebook if they're going to create a teacher notebook. Again, it makes sense. That's what you would target. But I actually target gift keywords. So let's go over to here. I would target teacher gift instead. Because if I have a teacher composition notebook, which is aimed at teachers, it's going to make a great teacher gift. So if we go back to here, we can see for teacher notebook, that gets around 3,000 monthly searches. But if we flip that around and go for teacher, let's do that, teacher gifts, then again, there's a lot of keywords, but now if I target my book around this keyword, instead of just teacher notebook, I can get a lot more traffic to my books because there's a lot more traffic for gift keywords. Now let that sink in. There's a lot more traffic for gift keywords. Now, one thing I want to note really quick is that this is not merch. This is not merch by Amazon. This is KDP. Merch and Amazon, two different businesses, two different entities, I believe, two different things. So with merch, you're not allowed to use gift keywords anymore, but you can on KDP. Remember, KDP is not merch. So please remember that. Anyway, look at that. Teacher gifts gets roughly 24,000 monthly searches. So while everyone is creating just normal standard notebooks, targeting notebook keywords, I can get a lot more traffic just by using the gift keywords. So again, if we look here, we can see that search volume for a teacher notebook is around 3,000 monthly searches. But now if I look at teacher gifts, we can see that that volume, that search volume, is 24,000. So there's a lot more people searching for a teacher gift than they're actually looking for a teacher notebook. So if I actually create a good quality teacher's notebook, composition notebook, aimed at teachers, aimed at a normal teacher, aimed at a maths teacher, aimed at any teacher, I can get a lot more traffic by searching and targeting gift keywords. So I really hope you understand the power of this, because this alone is what helps me sell lots of notebooks and journals over on KDP. And this is one of the reasons why I tend to do fairly well around Q4. Q4 being the last 3 months of the year, around Christmas time, I tend to sell a lot because, again, I target a lot of gift keywords. And what are most people searching around Q4? Well, they're searching for gifts. So, people are going to be searching for teacher gifts, cat gifts, dog gifts, basketball gifts. Anything you can think of, there's going to be gift keywords, and there's going to be a lot of them. So if we just look here, take away the S and do that, we can see teacher gifts for women, bulk, Amazon, teacher gifts for women from student. Very, very specific. So you could create a really nice, good quality teacher composition notebook and then target your keywords around gifts. So if you created a really nice looking, pretty teacher notebook and then targeted teacher gifts for women from student, do you think that you would make sales? You probably more than likely would. But again, gifts. This is one of my top tips that I can give. I've been doing this for a good few years, ever since I've started, but this alone is what helps me sell more notebooks and journals than the majority of people that actually try and sell notebooks and journals, and you can see why. This method can be used in any niche. So let's take teacher away. Let's do cat. A cat notebook. So I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of traffic. I know I've searched this before, but we can see cat notebook, notebooks and journals, spiral, kids, set. People are searching for a cat notebook. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at this traffic. Yep, I've actually searched that before. Let's take a look at the traffic, and then we'll target cat gifts for women or cat gifts something or other to see the difference in traffic. Now, right off the bat, we can see that it's roughly getting around 2,300 monthly searches for cat notebook over on Amazon. Now, one thing I want to note really quick, this is looking at a cat notebook. This could be a dog, pug, basketball, football, monkey, anything. Just insert niche, and there's going to be someone looking for a notebook in that niche. Even coffee, a coffee notebook. But I just wanted to say that because niches are absolutely everywhere. If you haven't watched our previous videos, our last 2 or 3 videos, go ahead and watch them, because it's all about finding niches and all of that good stuff, and keywords as well. In fact, I'll link one of them right there in the right hand corner, and I suggest going through and watching. Anyway, we can see cat notebook, 2,300 monthly searches. Now if we go over to here to do this again, let's do a cat gift. And now look at this. We have cat gifts for cat lovers, cat gifts for women. Let's do cat gifts for cat lovers. And let's click on that. I'm guessing that, let's just click new search, that there's going to be more traffic for cat gifts for cat lovers than there is someone searching for cat notebook. And there we go, 8,000. So for a cat notebook, which most people would target, you're going to get 2,300 monthly searches, roughly. Remember, this is a guesstimate. Amazon doesn't actually give out that data, but this is a guesstimate to the best of Helium 10's ability. But we can see 2,300. But if I would have flipped it and targeted cat gifts for cat lovers, then that gets 8,000 monthly searches. So a lot more traffic for this keyword, for a gift, than there is a notebook. So which one do you think would drive more traffic, more sales, and make more royalties? Well, it's going to be cat gifts for cat lovers, isn't it? Because it gets 8,000 monthly searches compared to a cat notebook, which only gets 2,300. Now, one thing I do want to note really quick, topic, but we are still having our 20,000 subscriber sale, which means all of our courses are super cheap. Look, £19.99 for printing profits, £19.99 for the vault. So I just wanted to say that really quick. If you're interested, there is a link down below. The sale will end on Wednesday, the 21st of July at 9 PM GMT. So again, if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click that link down below. Anyway, back to these keywords. We can do this in any niche. So let's take a different niche and let's do something like a sports. So let's do basketball. Remember, this can be done with any niche. So we got basketball notebook for coaches, for school again. Let's just do a standard basketball notebook. Let's see how much traffic that gets, how many people are actually searching each and every month, and then we'll see what basketball gifts actually gets. So let's just give that a second to load up as well. There we go. So this is really a micro niche because basketball notebook only gets 61 monthly searches. Apparently, according to this, I believe it's going to be a lot more than that, but we can see it's not actually that much. Now if we go over to here, let's change this out and let's do basketball gift. So there we go, look, we have a lot more keywords. Basketball gifts for boys, girls, teen boys, ideas, girls, men. So if you created a basketball notebook for girls, you could target this gift keyword, basketball gifts for girls. Anyway, let's just do basketball gifts. We're going to click on there. I'm guessing it's going to be a hell of a lot more traffic than just a basketball notebook. Now, use this knowledge sparingly. You don't want to go and keyword stuff your titles or your subtitles. You want your subtitles and your titles to always make sense, and by only using one long tail keyword in each, or one of each. So we can see basketball gifts. Look at that. 4,000 monthly searches. So while most people are creating a basketball notebook, just targeting basketball notebook and not making any sales, and then there's me who go and create quite a few notebooks, a basketball notebook, and then I start making sales. What's the difference? Well, we can see basketball notebook gets 61 monthly searches and basketball gifts gets 4,000. So again, I really hope you see the power in this. Use this knowledge sparingly. Don't use it in a bad way with keyword stuff in your titles or your subtitles, because that's a no-go. Only use it if it makes sense. So for a basketball notebook, you could create a really good quality basketball notebook. In fact, if we look at the top products for basketball notebook, we can see a few of them here. Now look at this one. So it's just a cover with a picture of a basketball hoop and a basketball. Do you think this would make a good gift to a boy who loves basketball, a basketball notebook? Yeah, it would. So to use a basketball gift for a basketball notebook kind of makes sense. But if you were to create a colouring book, that wouldn't really make sense targeting gift keywords. So again, only use it when it makes sense. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.